The next morning, I woke up a different person, but on the outside, not at all. I made breakfast. I woke the kids up. I kissed Kate on the cheek as always. She smiled, and in that moment I realized she lies so well that she doesn't even feel guilty. That was the worst part. I decided to stay silent, not out of weakness, but because I wanted to understand everything to the very end. I started watching every move she made, every message, every change in her behavior. She started taking her phone with her more often, even into the bathroom. She started setting new passwords. Sometimes she'd go out to see her friends, but she'd come back in a completely different mood, either too happy or too calm. I already knew what that meant, but I played my part. We had dinner together, we watched movies, we talked about the kids. Sometimes she even hugged me tighter than before, and I didn't know what it was, guilt or just habit. At night, I lay next to her and stared at the ceiling. Hundreds of thoughts swirled in my head: anger, pain, confusion. But gradually, all that changed. The emotions faded. What remained was cold calculation. I began to mimic her behavior. I became calmer, less emotional. I learned to control every facial expression. And then an idea came to me. Not just to leave, not just to expose them, but to make them feel the consequences. For real, I didn't rush. I was preparing.